bacon.
Hey, everybody. we're back again, Coon Prairie Ramblers. And, man, we're ready for the F-bomb. Now, hey, we ain't got Luke to do the F-bomb.
Oh, my God.
Okay, can you whistle?
What
I can't whistle.
What if we had nobody to do the F-bomb and we had to do the F-bomb? What would we do?
We would fake
I'm
it.
not any good at it.
Okay.
We're just going to have to fake our way through
Okay, the bomb's falling. Here it goes. Bang. Okay.
Boom. Boom. Jagalaka boom.
The big mushroom cloud. The hearty Hi-Yo Silver. Away. And what is the F-bomb for today?
What if you could have an unlimited supply of anything you wanted for the rest of your life? What would it be?
Okay. The first thing that came to my mind when you mentioned that was unlimited supply of Twinkies. But then I got to thinking. I'm thinking, now wait a minute. That doesn't jive with Trim Healthy Mama. And my wife would probably kick them out, throw them out the
Well, you
back
could
door.
hide them somewhere.
Where would I hide them? Yeah. I hide them in my trunk and then the heat would get to them. Of course.
No, I don't think heat would get to it.
Heat wouldn't bother them. And it doesn't have to be Twinkies. It could be ding-dongs, Hostess ding-dongs, flop over.
Little
Funny Bones, Devil Dogs.
Little Debbie.
Yeah. Now, my wife, what would tempt my wife would be the Kit Kats. Kit Kats, but that's her weakness.
The Kit Kats are.
Yeah. But my mama was Payday. But we haven't. Okay. But back to what if? What if you had an unlimited supply? Happiness. You didn't think about that, did you?
I did. I thought about that.
Yeah. Come on, Dave, help me out there.
First, I gotta clarify this unlimited supply.
Yeah. Anything.
Is it just for my own personal use,
Yes.
or could I sell it?
Is it free?
No, it's for you.
Is
It's
it
for
free?
you. It's like if you could pull up to and get all the gas you wanted. You could go anywhere. You had a credit card, and it was good for gas, and you got to buy all you could head to Washington State.
I would do that with gas. I would take the longest vacation. I had a credit card, and all I could get with gas. Man.
Or you could have airfare.
Or what about just bloating gas? You wouldn't like.
Or bacon.
No,
you could have bacon. You could have bacon.
Oh, bacon is good.
Bacon.
But then, we go back to what we were talking about when we were in a break. Dave was talking about, the good, the bad, the happy, the sad. Yeah. Well, you can't have unlimited. You can't have unlimited happiness without having sadness.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of a little bit of a paradox there, because you can't have happiness without sadness.
Yeah.
So you couldn't have unlimited happiness.
I couldn't have it. That's right, because.
You got to know what sad. Sad.
Yeah.
There has to be a yin and a yang.
It would be bland. It would be bland.
Yin and the yang.
An endless bland.
Yin and the yang. Is it yin and yang? Yin and yang. Somebody in yang.
Yeah.
That reminds me of a song, Too Much Fun. It's like what they say, a car too fast, a girl too pretty with too much class. There just ain't no such thing as too much, I guess.
Yeah.
But I guess if you got nothing to compare it to, if you don't know what sadness is, and happiness don't mean nothing, or so forth. I mean, I could come off corny and say, well, I want an unlimited supply of love.
Well,
I don't know.
That goes back to the same
That'd be
thing.
the same thing.
Yeah.
That bacon,
love.
I could quantify that bacon that Casey was mentioning.
Yeah.
So bacon or Hostess Twinkies, one of the two would be good.
I think I'd go with the gas, probably.
Bacon wrapped Twinkies.
Not the gas that you were talking about, but
the methane gas.
The kind of gas where I could just drive wherever I want to go.
Oh, I would love to have I'd love to be able to just
but then
take
you
off and drive.
got to stop and think, well, it's not just gas. I got to stop and put oil in my car. I'm going to wear my car out. Have 100,000 miles on it in 1 year.
Yeah.
You'll get in the middle of Washington, D.C. somewhere and we'll stop and get some bacon and some Twinkies.
So
I'll trade you 20 gallons of gas for a pound of bacon.
Well, then you could barter, but it's almost turning into like a catch-22. Like you can't have an unlimited supply and be happy with it of whatever. Now, because I didn't say unlimited supply of books to read. Well, you'd never be able to read them all.
No, that's true.
Yeah. An unlimited supply of Netflix. You'd never be able to watch it all. And then you couldn't watch it all because you have to use time to do other things like wash the dishes or take out the dog.
And plus, an unlimited supply of Netflix, that's only $8.99 a month value. It's like gas sounded a lot better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would be the best unlimited supply of something?
I think you would have got right down to it. It probably would be gas.
Gas, yeah.
I mean, you could. You wouldn't have to go crazy with it, but I mean, you could just.
But you know what? If you had an electric out, like the big boom there thing, that over the United States and it knocks out the electric grid, then you wouldn't even have gas. You'd have an unlimited supply, but you couldn't get to it because you had to have electric to get to it, to pump it.
When I was a kid, we had a 500-gallon tank of gas.
That's kind of
at the barn, and it had a rotary hand pump on there. So we pulled up there and pumped your own gas. Mm-hmm. So you could have that drop pump that it would screw into. You could just pull it into a tank and screw it in and go to town on it.
And of course, with your unlimited supply, you could hook the house up with a generator.
Exactly. Right.
Oh yeah.
There you go. But I don't know. You don't see too many generators run on gas, so they're either diesel or propane or LP. Yeah. Well,
the little.
How about if I qualified gas as fuel?
Yeah.
And it was either what I wanted: diesel, gas, propane, LP, natural gas, whatever.
With that kind of setup, you had to hire a private pilot and get an airplane and get some jet fuel, fly around the United States.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, could you fly forever? I mean, as
long as you had gas on the other end.
I have a tendency to get sick. Like on I can ride in a little plane, but I don't want to look out the window down there because, if I do that too much, then I get sick. Unless it's a big plane, and I can ride on it. Why is that? I can ride on a big plane.
You have to talk to somebody that knows a little more about psychiatry than I do.
Psychiatry.
That's one thing. I've never been in an aircraft. I've had to offer a couple times. My brother was doing some crop dusting. He would take me up in the crop duster, and he had a buddy run a helicopter. But I look at it like this. I walk every day. I do that pretty good. And when I was young, I was a pretty fair swimmer. So if I went in my boat, I could always get out and swim if that broke down. But I've yet to learn how to fly. I get up there and that thing breaks down. There's even one way, it's like, no, I just seem not go up there. I take the more scenic route.
However, it is the safest form of travel in the world.
You say that because the guys never been to a plane crash say that. Them guys from It's Alive was stranded up on that mountain eating each other. It's like not so much.
I think I was watching a crop duster this morning coming in here to come to your house, and this crop duster, I wouldn't say he had the safest job because
there's no room for error when you're flying that low. It sounds safer to be low, but it's not.
Yeah.
Because your glide pattern is gone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you're up high and something happens, you can glide for quite a ways and find a safe place to land. When you're traveling along at 140 miles an hour, whatever they're flying at, and something happens, boom, that's it. You're going down there.
This guy must have been doing some precision spraying. Like I never seen him, but he got down so low and to where I could just barely see the top of his canopy, or actually it was a bi-wing, the top wing going along the grove, and it was almost like, is he stalled? He's just sitting there. He hasn't landed. He's just, he was going so slow, and then all of a sudden, then he pulled out. He must have dropped his load. Then he pulled out and went, whoa. I'm thinking, that guy was precision. He got that thing so slow, so low, and then pulled out.
I was like, whenever I lived over in Zolfo, there was a car lot about 2 lots behind us there. And old boy come out in one of them biplanes flying low, and he was dropping drugs on that car lot for the drug dealers to pick up. Well, it was windy one day, and they dropped, I don't know, called a kilo or whatever cocaine comes in. It's a big wrapped up, looked like, powdered sugar, dropped in my father-in-law's yard. And my father-in-law, he's about 80 years old. He seen that out there. He thought it was sugar. So he cuts it open, tastes it. He thought, this sugar must be bad. He throwed it in the garbage. He's like, he'd come find out. I don't know what street value was on it, but I imagine that was
probably $20-something thousand.
$27,000 worth of cocaine he threw away in the garbage because he thought it was sugar and it lost its
And nobody
sweet.
came looking for it?
Well, that's the thing,
Yeah. Wow.
How you gonna come looking for something illegal? Hey, did you ever see my bag of dope around here anywhere?
That's what those fishermen had turned to smuggling drugs. They called them square groupers. The bells of marijuana were square groupers.
I remember, and that was a big thing down there.
They don't smoke too well.
They'd take a long rope and they'd hide it behind the boat, the rope, and then that way let the board. They just cut the rope, let it float. A guy would be going out and he got 20 foot of rope in a barrel of marijuana, and one of them other guys speeding around there, one of those cigarette speedboats, run over his rope, get all tangled up in it, everything else.
So the what if, the unlimited supply, we unanimously agree that it could be gas?
No, I don't think we can unanimously agree.
Throw out the Twinkies. Yeah, that was just a...
No, Twinkies and bacon still sound good. But I think the biggest economic impact would be
Twinkie wrapped in bacon. Wouldn't that be something?
Deep fried Twinkies.
Oh. And then you could go set up a stand. You had unlimited supply.
Have you ever had a deep fried Twinkie?
No, I never did.
Really? You should do it.
In fact, I haven't.
Have you ever had any kind of crazy deep fried foods? I mean, other than the normal fried chicken, fried pork chop.
Well, the ice cream.
You had fried ice cream.
Yeah, I have to fair. Yeah. That's kind of gross.
Really?
You didn't like it?
When it starts to melt?
You eat it before it melts.
Yeah, they freeze it hard enough when they fry it.
Yeah.
Just give it the crispy.
You just got to hold some bad fried ice cream.
Must have.
Oh, I like it when they have that like a cornmeal, cornflake crust on it, and it drizzle it with honey.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Lord.
I'm more the chocolate syrup type, but yeah, the drizzling's good stuff.
Yeah. Okay, well.
We killed another one.
It's been good. We've got KC and the Moonshine Gang. We got Dangerous Dave here filling in for the Lukester. We've got me, the fleet of foot, amiable, affable, hubba, Melman. And we're out of here.
Happy trails to you until we meet again.